Good morning, everyone. We are back, and today we are going to be doing our 12-month binder stuffing that we do on a weekly basis. We are also going to be doing our 5 savings challenges from Jordan Budgets. It's our starter set that we have, and we're also going to be talking about my 1 month ahead, my emergency fund, and the grocery money that I had left over for this entire month. So with that being said, we're going to start with the normal, which is our 12-month binder stuffing. We're going to go ahead and go into January. And with this being said, as usual, as I always tell you, I have 2 kiddos that are born in the month of January. We do their $20 stuffing per month at the beginning of every month. So you'll be seeing that here in August next week. And we are also stuffing for their meal here at the house. Now, with that being said, they're going to do Uber Eats, and I already know those 2 kiddos love McDonald's. So they probably will be ordering through McDonald's. We will have Uber Eats bring it to the house, because by that time my daughter Tori will be back home in Oklahoma. So we will have to have Uber Eats bring it to the house, which is absolutely fine for me. So with that being said, and it also provides their cakes. They both each get a separate cake. Philip was born on the 25th of January. Jessica was born on the 31st. We currently have, I believe it's $45 in there for the cakes and the meal. Now, everybody in the house who is here, it'll be Danya, myself, and both the kids will have a meal ordered from the restaurant that Philip and Jessica choose. So the $20 that I put in here on a monthly basis for each one of the kids. So basically at the beginning of every single month, I put $40 into this envelope strictly for their birthday money. My kids don't want presents. They want cash. They are both very, very big gamers. Jessica has a Twitch account. We're still not in the process yet of getting her channel up and running on YouTube, but that will be in the works. I keep saying that, but it actually is in the works. So this $5 is not going towards their birthday money. They're each going to get $200 for their birthday to do whatever they want with it. This $5 that I put in on a weekly basis is going towards the meals and the birthday cakes. Now, when I reach $100, that should be more than enough. There'll probably be leftovers, and whatever is left over is just going to roll over to next year. And again, they'll each get their $200 on their birthday. So that is January. February, Valentine's Day. We don't really celebrate Valentine's Day per se. The kids can get some candy, maybe a little heart candy box that I might get them. But it is also me and my husband's anniversary. So this had 45 in there as well. This makes 50. And I hope I'm saying that right. I'm hoping it's not 55. So now we're going into March. That is my mom's birthday month. She will be 70 on March 20th, which happens to be the first day of spring. And I'm putting another 5 into hers as well. April, we come into Danya's birthday month, and Danya just recently turned 13. Now, for her birthday, I am taking all 3 of the kids for a bigger celebration. To celebrate all 3 of them going to their favorite restaurant, which is Golden Corral. Now, with that, nobody will be here other than me and the 3 kiddos. Again, Tori, my oldest, will be actually in Oklahoma back there. So with that being said, we will have to take Uber to and from Golden Corral, which is about a 12, maybe 15-minute ride tops. But due to the increasing prices with Uber, it is uber expensive. So a round trip plus tip plus meal at Golden Corral for myself and my 3 kiddos is going to cost right about $100, maybe even $110. Danya also gets $20 per month in her envelope. I'm trying to reach $200 by her birthday next month, which we should have no problems doing. And once I reach that $200, we will stop. Same with the kiddos in January. And her birthday money, I think I'm going to put in at least $150 for not only her cake, but for the transportation, for the tip, and for to eat at Golden Corral, because we definitely do tip our server there as well. So $5 is going in for that, and I will put her $20 in for her birthday money next week. We're in May. May is Mother's Day for me and my mom. Half the money will go to her, half the money will go to me. This is $5 going into May. June is my grandson's birthday, and it is also Father's Day. Now, as I've said before, my husband is not a father. My kids belong to my ex-husband. My 3 youngest ones do. But with that being said, my husband is a stepfather, and we don't make any distinction between real father and stepfather. He is amazing with the kids, and he is going to get a Father's Day gift. And my grandson's birthday is in June. He just turned 3 on the 5th of June. So we are stocking away for his birthday next year. I put $5 now a month in for his birthday. And now we are putting $5 a month in for Father's Day. So I have a $10 bill here. That's going to go in the back here. And that will complete January through June. We're going to go ahead and move that one back. Get into July through December. In July is my stepfather's birthday. He just recently had his birthday. And what I do for my mother and my stepfather for their birthdays is I get them a gift card to a restaurant or a place that they like to eat. And that way they can go have a meal or a couple of meals on us. So now that we are working ahead to next July, I'm just going to go ahead and stick a $5 in here. A card's been sent down to my father. He got a Subway gift card for himself and my mom. So that is $5 going in for next July. When I reach $100, I will cap that off. August, nothing really happens in August here for us at the house. So for August, we are putting in just a $5. We will decide then what we plan to do with the money, whether it's extra meals for the kids, snacks for the kids. I was going to think about maybe moving it into a sinking fund, but I don't think so. I think we'll do something fun. Same thing with September. Nothing happens in September for us as well. So we're doing the same concept in September. $5 is going in. October is the month of my Chihuahua's birthdays. Mr. Tucker, Jacob, is going to be turning 9, and y'all, he is doing so well since his surgery. So thank you for everybody who has been questioning and asking how his surgery is going, because he is doing absolutely amazing. So with that being said, we are just going to put a $5 bill in for him and for Jaya, who is my soon-to-be 4-year-old Chihuahua. She is 3, and she's a half Chihuahua, half Dachshund. She's a hybrid, so she's known as a Chiweenie. And she will be 4 in October. Tucker's birthday is October 1st. And Jaya's birthday is October 31st. Also, we have Halloween, and we do not go out with costumes and things like that. All that we will be doing is having candy for the kids. So, birthday money for the doggies and candy for the kids. Thank you, Philip. My son is bringing me some tea. Thank you. Ooh, Lord, that's hot. Okay, so we're going to put that aside so I don't spill that. All right, let's go ahead and go into, we're back in November already. November is my daughter Tori's birthday. She's going to be 24 on the 28th of November. And she has a lot of money in here already, y'all. We're trying to reach 400. That is my goal. I'm going to put another $10 bill in to November because we do $10 for her. We do not do a traditional Thanksgiving anymore, y'all. I'm just going to let you be known. I think we're going pasta this year. And we're just going to do pasta and breadsticks and a salad and just something super simple. We do the Ibotta free turkey meal every single year. Last year, I think I had 29 referrals for Ibotta. And we ended up getting our free Thanksgiving meal, and we donated it, y'all. And we'll be doing that again this year. If we do qualify for the free Thanksgiving meal, I definitely will be putting up my referral link for Ibotta then, and the meal that we have for Thanksgiving this year that we get for free. I will add some extra items to it myself as a donation, and we will be giving it to the school district for them to give to one family in need for Thanksgiving. So that's what we're doing. December is also getting 10 for Christmas. It is also me and my husband and my brother's birthday month. My husband will be turning, don't yell at me, y'all, he'll be turning 25. Yes, I snagged him when he was young. He and I have been together for 4.5, going on 5 years. So yes, do the math. So he'll be turning 25 on the 13th. I will turn 46, y'all, 46 on the 29th. And my brother's birthday is the 29th. Yes. So we have our birthday on the 29th. My husband's birthday is on the 13th. And we also have Christmas. Now, my husband's like me. We don't really do very much for each other. We just kind of get a little something, small or something like that. Probably give my brother just a gift card for him, because I never know what he wants either. And then we've got Christmas coming up, but I've got several things going on for Christmas. I'm a little bit behind. I'm making sure I stuff my penny challenge, so I need to go back over that, because that is part of this Christmas savings. I got Christmas savings all over the place, but we put $10 in for Christmas as well. I need to get caught up because I missed last week's stuffing for my regular binder. I should say my bigger binder. And I need to get caught up with that as well. So let's move into our Jordan Budget binder, y'all. This is our Jordan Budgets 5 savings challenges that I have here. And my son isn't in here, and I forgot to write down which order these were in. I do know the first one is pictures. Y'all, we are so close to having pictures done. It's no joke. In fact, let me pull this out since I know they're all 10s. There's 10, 20, 30, 40. We have $40. I need 70 for Danya. 2 of my kids are homeschooling kids, y'all. So we have school pictures to do for homeschoolers as well. We'll be going to a studio. And I've already lost my train of thought here. 1, 2, 3. We have $40. We're putting in another 10. That makes 50. The word picture, each letter is standing for $10 for me, for Danya. She needs 70. I've already fully stuffed and funded her $30 yearbook for the year. So when I pull this money and I pay the $70 here in a couple of weeks for her birthday, this will already be fully funded for $70. I'll pull the $30 for the yearbook, and she'll have $100. I can do her yearbook and her pictures together. Now, she will not get her yearbook until the end of May, but it will be done in the bag and fully funded. So the word day, I haven't broken that down yet, y'all. I've been super bad about trying to get caught up on trackers, trying to get caught up on balance sheets, trying to get caught up on anything in life, because I'm running around with my daughter, helping her with the baby. We're doing Instacart. We are doing Amazon Flex off and on. She's doing Uber Eats. She is just all over the place, and I've been with her. We haven't been getting home till 10 o'clock at night, and it's been shower, sleep, and I'm out. So I've got to get a handle on that as well. The next one, I believe, is memberships. I'm hoping it's memberships. Yeah, it is memberships, because after that's glasses. Memberships, I've been telling you guys, I'm going to be writing things down. I'm not going to lie, I haven't had a chance. Hopefully I can do that this morning after I get this over with. We're putting another $10. This is for my Silhouette Studio, which, y'all, let's get real. The box is still underneath my desk. I got to get it open. I keep getting on to my daughter. She needs to get these trackers up and loading for our Etsy shop to open. Y'all, we are doing a tracker set for Etsy shop owners, for like a business Etsy shop tracker set. We are in the process right now of making the prepper tracker set for y'all. We will be offering binders as well if you need binders and envelopes. But you can also buy the trackers separately and just print them out yourself. We are also doing just a homeschool one. We're just doing a whole bunch of different categories, y'all. You'll be able to buy them in a set, or you can buy them individually, or you can buy them and add on a binder to them as well with envelopes and things like that. So we're doing a lot of things. We're making some IOU cards as well to put into your binders if you have to take money from something and have to replace it at a later time. So you have a tracker in there as well that you can add in for an IOU. We are doing some placeholders and things like that. So we've got a lot of ideas going on. We just need to get it pumped out so we can get it into the Etsy shop. So the next one is glasses, and that's Jessica. We are going back to a $10 bill for Jessica. And I am partly responsible for her glasses. My ex-husband is partly responsible for her glasses as well. So we split the fee on anything that's medical. I do carry the medical insurance. We do have Army insurance as well. And we also have our backup source after the 2 medicals go through. If something else is not covered, which is very rarely other than the glasses right now for some reason, then my ex-husband and I do split the charge for that, and that's fine. He's already paid for that, so this is for next year. Then we go back to our next one, which is tuition, and this is part of the kiddos, and this is for online schooling. Now, you guys have seen part 1. I promise you part 2 is coming out. I keep promising you, but I really do promise you it's coming out. I already have all the items. I've had it for weeks. I just got to get it together and put it all into the cubby system, so I show you how I do that. We also got in our snack boxes. We've got one from Eastern Europe, which includes a bunch of different countries. And we got another snack box from just Turkey itself. And as my kids are eating the different snacks and reading through the different information on the different countries, we have a really nice map that I bought from Walmart.com, and it is laminated. You'll be seeing that as well. They're going to be learning about those countries, the culture, the understanding of everything within that country, the government structure, how things are done, the customs, like I said, and other information. And they'll be doing reports on that as well. So I thought that would be a fun geography lesson for the kids. So with that being said, that's not what this part of tuition is for. This is for Skillshare, which is $155 a year. My kids also use that to go on there as extracurricular activities. And we also have a math course from teaching textbooks for each one of the kiddos. So that's for that. Last one is home repairs. I'm hoping to get this to almost 1,000. No, I'm not a homeowner yet, but in case something happens that my landlord is not responsible for, all the major things he is, all the minor things I am. This is for the minor things that I would need to replace in the house. We currently have 3-bedroom doors, a bathroom door, and a hallway door I'd like to replace. So with that being said, we're putting a $10 bill in there today. So that completes our Jordan Budgets 5 Starter Savings Challenges. And the binder is my own. I have everything from Jordan Budgets, y'all. So with that being said, I just pulled those out and put them into my own binder because I love my binders. Now, let's talk about my emergency fund binder. This is my 12-month fully funded, well, let's backtrack. This is my 1-month fully funded emergency binder. This is now my 12-month emergency fully funded binder. And what it is, I've changed over and put months 1 through 12 all in here. So when I'm done with month 1, I'll move into month 2, and then so forth and so on. All the way to this binder being fully funded for an entire year in case anything hits the fan and I lose income or something. I will have 12 months backing me up. So this is my bank. I call it my bank. And it's only for emergency purposes only. It's not for me to move money every month from one month to the next to pay for the bills. That gets paid straight out of my bank immediately on the 3rd of every month. I got a couple of bills that are kind of straggling on different days now. Don't particularly like that. I like everything paid on the 3rd, but it is what it is. This goes back to the bank because I don't keep that in the house. But right now it's empty, so I can. Now, what I did is I changed over to putting this in a different category. This is another binder that will be optional for you to add on, but I'm also doing a set of cards for this. Now there's a couple of extra cards I didn't place in here that will be available in my Etsy shop as soon as it is open, and that's things like HOA, which is Homeowners Association, and home insurance and things like that. Now I will be honest, don't come at me, I don't have renter's insurance. I've never had renter's insurance, and I should have renter's insurance, but I don't. I kind of feel like if you don't need it, then it's a waste of money. But the minute you don't need it is the minute you do need it, and then, oh crap, everything's gone and you start from scratch 0. So I'm kind of battling that back and forth whether I should start renter's insurance. I know you all be like, yes, you should start renter's insurance. Yes, I should start renter's insurance. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and look into it. Now, why is my 1K emergency fund back in here and not fully funded? Because remember, I had to pull $150 from this to help me with Tucker's emergency services with I'm trying to find my 1K slips because I need to replace that. He went into the emergency room last Sunday, a week ago this past Sunday, and his tumor has ruptured. And with that being said, unfortunately, we were trying to hold out to the 25th, which is when his scheduled appointment was, and it was not able to hold out. We just weren't able to hold out. So with that being said, I had to pull a little extra money out of here because his emergency vet room visit was $200, y'all, like $200, but it is what it is. So with that being said, I have got leftover grocery money. Remember, y'all, I told you I had grocery money. I have been saving and saving and saving, telling myself just keep saving. I pulled $400 immediately in the beginning of July because I had that PEBT cards. Those are the 1,150 one-time card that my kids were given. They qualified it for last April of 2021, but we didn't get it until June of 2022. I fully stocked my house beyond belief. There is no videos for the grocery hauls, and I do apologize, but it was so overwhelming. Even me as a prepper, I was overwhelmed, okay? But we have stocked everything to the hilt when it came to freezers and things like that. So I started pulling money in July. I said, you know what? I don't need the full $800 that I usually use in a month for groceries. $200 is what I budget per week for groceries. And I pulled $400 right off the top and set it aside. And then each week after my grocery hauls, I would pull the extra money that I did not need and I would push it to the side. And I ended up with over $600 in grocery money. Now, I believe it was $605, but my calculations kept coming out to $615. So I just went with that number, and if it was mismatched, then I just threw in the extra budgeting because I was like, the budget money, I should say, for the buffer. Why am I saying budget? I mean buffer. I kept saying 605, but I kept counting 615 no matter what I did. So I just kept it at 615. I did minus the $150 off of that so that I can fully fund my 1K emergency fund back. So this had $1,000 in it, and it went down to $850, and I'm so happy to replace my $1,000 and be fully funded again. So I am going to have a pet savings emergency card as well. And that's going to go back into my bank binder. I knew as soon as I did this, I was going to have this problem because this is stuffed. Okay, so to save time, I have already put the extra money into here. Now, what I did is I took everything out of my emergency binder and I reallocated it and restuffed it. What I had, and this is what I did, y'all, I kept taking money after I had the 1K emergency fully funded. I kept taking money from my grocery bill every month that I had left over, every week, I should say, not every month, every week, and I kept pushing it aside, pushing it aside, pushing it aside, and just kept filling in my emergency fund. So all of this is fully funded by leftover grocery money. So when I counted my binder up and pulled all my funding out to reallocate the sources here only in my emergency funding, this is for 1 month, y'all. Once this is all done, I will take this out. I will move it into here under month 1. I will put placeholders in, and because the money will not sit. Oh, no, I take that back. I will put place money holders, not put place money holders in here. Let me take that back. I will put the cash in here, and this will end up going to the bank because I'm not going to leave buku amounts of cash or anything else in the binder. So, just so you know, I'll be making sure that this binder goes to the bank. But once month 1 is done, I will go to month 2. Month 2 is done, 3, and then so forth all the way back to month 12. And this will be to fund my housing sources, everything I need. Now, like I said, you're going to have a lot more choices on some things than I do because I don't have a homeowners association fee like my parents do. I don't have homeowners insurance. I will also be putting in an option for renters insurance as well, for those of you who are renting like I am and things like that. So my rent is $750 a month, but let's backtrack. Once I unstuffed my emergency fund binder, after saving and saving and saving money for my grocery budget every week that was left over, and after filling the 1K emergency fund, I was left with $955, or $995, sorry, $995. The extra money that I put in for the grocery money this month, minus the $150 that went back in to refill my 1K emergency fund, I have $455. I have a total of $1,450 to allocate to these funding sources. I decided to go back down to this versus having the 1 month and stuffing everything into 1 month because I need to see where it's all going. I am a person of multiple categories. I have to have a category for everything. So with that being said, I took $750, which is my current rent, and I know this can change at any time, especially if I move or if their landlord wants to raise my rent. He can do so. He better not, but he could. I need a total of $2,805 per month in order to call this stuffed, and I'm going to go through all the numbers that I need. So I stuffed currently out of my $1,450 that I have. I stuck $750 into this first envelope. Rent is done and dusted, which means it is fully funded for the first 1 month ahead. Now we move into my electric. My electric bounces all over the place. However, I just decided to add $300 and make it a $300 because I run between $250 and $300. So with that being said, I put $300 into this out of my $1,450. Electric is fully funded for an entire month. Same thing with gas. Or this is groceries, I'm sorry. Groceries is first. I'm going to come back to groceries. This is going to be fully funded when I reach $1,000. And why not $800 since my budget is usually $800 a month for groceries, $200 a week, is in case there's a fifth month or prices go up. Obviously, we have things going on with inflation. I will come back and fully fund this, but I did not yet. I haven't even touched that now. I've moved things around. So now we're going into electric, water. Water will be fully funded at $40. I went ahead and fully funded water, so I pulled $40 for that. I did the same thing for gas. Gas is $80 per month, and that's my average. I average between $70 and $80, so I go up on the high end. So I went ahead and put $80 in for gas. That is fully funded, which leaves me $280 left, okay, out of that $1,450. I went ahead and I put in $100 for my internet. That is what it cost me. My internet's crap. I don't like it, but I did put $100 in for my internet. It's extremely expensive, and they keep saying I'm the farthest from the pole that I could possibly be, but it is what it is. I live in a city, so there's no reason I should be the farthest from the so-called pole when, honestly, we're house by house by house. So went ahead and did that. So internet, cable, and my home security is all underneath Xfinity, y'all. Cable, yes, we're keeping cable. This is not a bare bones budget. This is the budget we need to have to be happy in the house. So cable is $45. I put $45 in, dropping me down to now I have $135 left to spend between all these extra categories I still have to make sure everything is fully funded. And what is not, I have to go back and I have to add more money in, like the groceries. So home security, $45 again. So I put $45 in there, fully funded for the first month. Down to $90. So I started looking through here and seeing what I need to do. Right now, this may change. Subscriptions, if we have to have one subscription in the house besides cable. Netflix is what it is right now, but we just talked last night after I already stuffed this. And I think we're going down to one screen. So this is $20 in here. This literally would fund us for maybe 2 months now, but Netflix keeps going up, y'all, and it's ridiculous that they keep raising their price. So for 2 screens right now, we've been paying just under $20. It's like $18, but I went ahead and rounded it up to 20. This could change, go down to 10, and I may move that 10 extra somewhere else. But then again, Netflix is raising. If it continues to raise, I will be canceling it because it's ridiculous. Trash, to fully fund me for 1 month, is $25. I do pay every 3 months, but I'm going to go ahead and just do the $25. So this may be a little bit on the high end as well because I think my bill's only $60, which makes it $20, but I also have to calculate in taxes and things like that. So that is that. Now we're going down to daycare, and we got buffer. Daycare is $100 per month, just in case I want to throw the doggies in daycare for a day, which, you know, to give them a little socialization with other animals. We're not doing that right now, but I do have it. It's not filled yet. It will be filled before this can go into my 1 month ahead, and I can start the second month ahead. Buffer, I have a top out of $300 just in case anything hits the fan. But after we went ahead and filled trash, we only had $45 left over. So I decided, instead of putting it in groceries or doggy daycare, I decided to add it to my buffer, which I told you my buffer is going to be $300. So I still need to put $100 in to doggy daycare. I still need to put $1,000 in for groceries, and I need to complete the last of what I need for my buffer, which will be $300 minus the $45 I just put in. So with that being said, my leftover grocery money is working really well for all of us here in the house. Once groceries is done at $1,000, once the buffer is finished and topped off with what money I need left over, and once doggy daycare is left over, I will empty these envelopes and we'll start again for month 2. Month 1, all of this money will go into my black binder, and that is exactly how we are going to do things. So with that being said, that is what we have for today. This is done. I just wanted to set that up for you. So we will have a 1 month ahead binder, which I believe we're working on with the trackers. With that is the different categories. I'm going to let you do the icons because we don't have the icons yet. I don't have the trackers yet, otherwise it'd be in here. And let you color in what you want. Let you decide what your denominations are, because everybody's budget's different. Everybody's bills are different. Everybody's needs are different. And you can fill those trackers out. You can go ahead and move that over like I'm doing with this binder here. I have this 1 through 12. And then you can put new trackers in here. I'm not going to label the trackers for a certain amount of denominations or a certain amount of years or a certain amount of month or anything like that. I'm going to let you go ahead and be able to use them as you would like and how you need to use them and to meet your needs as well. So we're going to have the 1 month ahead, which you can rotate like I do. After that, I'll put another set of cards in, and I'll be working through my 2nd month ahead. We are also going to have the Etsy business trackers. We are going to have the prepper trackers as well, so that you can meet your needs on your prepping needs as well. And we're working on a whole bunch of other possible sets for trackers as well, because we would like to do a 12-month set as well for different holidays and things like that. Do a holiday set. We just got a lot of ideas running around. I do have some poster boards off here to the side that I just recently bought. We kind of want to put a vision board together to kind of keep us on track on what we're doing and meeting our goals and making sure we're getting to the progress that we need to get to. So with that being said, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave them in the comment section down below. I do read all your guys' comments. I do respond back. If you have any questions or anything you would like to speak with me further beyond that, then you can go down to the description box below, and at the very end of the description box you will find my email address, so that will be there as well. So until next time, guys, please remember to stay safe. We'll catch you in the next video. Without Limits Budgets is out.